Hello everyone! It's been literal years since I made a personal video on this channel. I kind of had the urge to make more videos after I made the $100 Cinderella video because I'd forgotten how much I enjoyed making videos, and I'd been planning that video for a really long time but just hadn't had the chance. I had it in my head for years. So thank you so much to everyone who watched it and shared it. I'm really sincerely happy that people enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it. So yeah, today I'm making a video because for the first time I attempted vintage curls with foam rollers instead of pin curls. I've been a vintage enthusiast for most of my life probably, but as I've gotten older I've experimented more with hair and makeup. So it's under here. I'm sorry, I know I probably look ridiculous. And I started out with those little pillow rollers, the ones that had the little snaps on the end, and then you close them around the curl and they interlock with each other. And they worked pretty well until they didn't. So that was when I moved on to pin curls, which were a lot more reliable. I don't really have an issue with pin curls, they just have a tendency to come out kind of frizzy for me. And I've heard a lot of people recommend foam rollers because they work better for longer and thicker hair, which is definitely the category that I fall into. So I just picked up foam rollers from CVS for pretty cheap. I want to say they were probably like $9 or so. Wrapped a scarf around it to keep them closer to my head so I could sleep in them. I use the smaller ones up around my bangs because they're shorter and I do have bangs. I use the bigger ones on top and there weren't that many of them, so I just used the probably 3/4 of an inch ones, the green ones on the rest of my hair. But anyway, the reason I'm doing this video is because I took one of them out by accident last night because I'm not used to this snapping on and off thing yet. And it looked amazing, so I just kind of had a feeling that I would want to document it. So without further ado, let's take them out. That is some Shirley Temple curling right there, honestly.
Your mighty pen is stirring, and now your grammar puss is purring.
And this is all of the hair taken out. I have some very cleanly molded Shirley Temple curls. And this up here is kind of a mess, but that's normal for bangs, but we brush it out and that's okay. I don't think I have anything left in my hair. The other thing I forgot to bring out with all my other materials is I did use this. It's called Motions Foaming Wrap Lotion, and I discovered it because I discovered the Pinup Companion. Her channel is great. I don't know, I wasn't subscribed to it before. She's such a refreshing personality and very authentic and has really great style. But in every video where she did her hair, her curls always came out looking so clean and flawless. And she recommended this in one of her tutorial videos. So I ordered it on Amazon because her hair looked great. And I have a lot of trouble with frizz, especially around the roots. But also like all of my hair when I do pin curls, so I was hoping maybe this could help rescue me. And these are already looking a lot cleaner than curls I usually do, so I would definitely recommend it moving forward. Probably going to be using that a lot. Now first off, I would not recommend doing as I do when it comes to brushing out curls, because I know most people use different kinds of brushes. I don't. I just use my very disgusting own paddle brush, but I make a point of brushing on the underside so that it minimizes frizz on the top. Because like I said, I already have a problem with that and I don't want to give it any excuses to misbehave. Oh, there's a lot of product in the back that hasn't dried, and that's probably because I was sleeping on it, so I didn't really have room to breathe. I left it in for a long time. I put it in at about 8 last night, and I'm taking it out at noon. So it should have had time to dry. I guess it just didn't. I also didn't put the scarf on until this morning, so maybe I don't know. Oh heck. What is that? I'm gonna deal with the bangs after. Because that's a mess. Yeah, they're brushing out very nicely. Usually with pin curls, I don't have that much of an issue with them falling out during the day unless it rains or something. Oh, those are so clean. I love it. If it does rain, I have issues, but I usually don't use hairspray or anything, mostly because I'm not sure which products are good. So if anyone here has any recommendations, please let me know. But I've sort of been on a journey to perfect vintage curls, and I'm hoping that I'm getting there. I really like the look of this. Oh, actually brushing it on the top isn't that bad. I was almost worried it was gonna ruin the look, but oh. Oh my god. Okay, well I'm having a lot of trouble with the bangs, and I think that's probably because I just used 2 small rulers. Like, these are significantly smaller than these, which I use for most of the hair. There is a size in between that I probably should have used because I'm looking very like, you know when guys get their hair up here permed? That's what it looks like. That's not what the rest of my hair looks like, but I usually do smaller curls specifically for my bangs because you're working with less real estate. So my bad, now I know for next time. But overall, this is so nice. I think this is about as good as it's gonna get. So anyway, I'm gonna start getting ready. I'm doing myself up today because I am going to my friend's birthday party in San Francisco, and we are going out for tea at Crown and Crumpet. And they're all going to be wearing Lolita. So I'm just going vintagey because it's like, I imagine this makes me feel the way your Loli makes you feel, and we will all be fancy together. Since I haven't done a personal update in a very long time, I thought I would just talk about how things are going. So again, I'm really happy that the Cinderella, $100 Cinderella video got the traffic that it did. It felt like a really worthwhile endeavor, and it was fun. A really fun way to put into realistic terms what commissions are like to people who don't really understand them and why things don't come cheap. So after I made the video, I had the urge to make more, like, oh, well I have all these other videos and that one did really well. Why don't I make those? But I made a follow-up to the video that only got 50 views in the like 7 months it's been online. And I immediately was like, well, what's the point? Which is not a great attitude, but I'm not a perfect person. Not a perfect person. But it's pretty natural to feel, oh, well, I worked really hard on this video and hardly anyone is watching it. Was it really worth it? Because editing and filming takes a lot of time, so why would I not focus those efforts into something that feels more fulfilling when I do it just for me? But I wanted to make this video just to document how this looks to myself. And I'm really happy with the results. It is still a little bit frizzy because I think I have to fine-tune the way I do things, and as a Mediterranean person, it's always just going to be a little bit frizzy. Anyway, I still have a fair number of the followers from my Axis Powers Hitalia World Conference days, and I'm very grateful that you guys are still here. If you guys are even watching my stuff, I don't know. Are you guys alive? Are you okay? I hope you are. But a thing that occurred to me is I am a drastically different person and drastically different content creator than I was back then. I like completely different things. I am in a different demographic entirely. It's been like almost 9 years since I started doing that. So I thought I would just talk about who I am and how I'm doing today. So in 2013, I graduated from college with an art major, and I moved home. And pretty soon after, I got a job as a graphic designer at a biopharma company in the city. And I started doing web development, and also I was their on-site photographer and videographer, which was all really, really fun. But it was a contract job, and it ended at the end of February this year. So after 4 years, I'm back on the job market, and I'm having a lot of trouble because while it's a really big name company and I did so much stuff, it's really my only work experience. So I'm in that weird mid-senior level where I'm either too experienced or not experienced enough. In addition, I live with my boyfriend of 5 years. We've lived together since 2015. It's been almost 3 years. This is our third apartment. It's 2 bedrooms, which is great for the millennial dream. And we also live with my family cat because my parents moved to Santa Cruz, which I love. She's so darling. In terms of fandoms, I'm still doing the cosplay thing. I'm still kicking. Still am into, you know, fandom stuff. I'm still garbage for Persona. Sorry, it was hard for me to concentrate on blush and also talking. By the way, I picked up the nose thing at Benefit where I get my brows done. They actually tested this on me. Please focus. When it came in, it's not gonna focus, but it's called Margarette and it's a coral colored blush. And I wear a lot of coral. So I came in a coral dress and they were like, we just got this coral blush, can we try it on you? And they put it across my nose and it just was really cute. That was when I dyed my hair red, so it was like, it made me look like more ginger, I guess. But I thought it was really cute and that's where I picked it up. Whenever I use this blush, I put it across my nose. But in terms of fandoms, I'm still garbage for Persona. I'm really into video games like Bioshock. I love Bioshock. Life is Strange, Borderlands. I play so much Overwatch. And I'm currently gearing up to go to Fanime and working on my cosplays. I still like all the same stuff, it's just some things I have fallen out of, I can tell you. Honestly, sometimes I wonder if I should take those off of my channel because it's like, are people not watching my videos because they're like, oh, she's one of those people? Because I don't want that. I'm not really embarrassed of my history, but I'm a little embarrassed of my history. But anyway, the other thing is, in the context of vintage fashion and everything, I got really into repro after college when I could actually afford to buy things. And I started with pinup girl clothing because their stuff was a little less expensive than it is now for the most part. Sorry, I'm leaning, I just have to get my brows done. But I had a couple pieces I really liked, but I always felt like I couldn't wear them if I didn't do my hair and makeup the right way. Like, this dress is one of them. But here's the thing. In 2014, I was diagnosed with clinical anxiety. And I've probably had it my whole life. And it's one of those things where when I think back on things, if I had a diagnosis, I would have understood and been better able to care for myself and make good decisions. In the context of vintage fashion, those are the kind of clothes that make me really happy, that I like wearing. But I never have the mental energy or the wherewithal to actually wear things because it feels like in order to do that, I have to put on all this makeup and do my hair a specific way, and it takes a lot of time. So it's been really difficult to factor in styling myself a certain way because my old job didn't even have a dress code. We didn't have to wear makeup. But I'm trying to be better about it, like making time to make myself look the way I like in a way that makes me happy. Because when I get a new job and when I do interviews, I don't know if they're gonna expect me to wear makeup on a daily basis. So that's gonna be something that I just have to get used to. But usually it's just something where I look at my makeup like, I want to be cute today, and then I just think, what if I slept in for another half an hour though? Wouldn't that be nice? And hair just adds another factor to it. But I have all these nice clothes that I really like that make me feel good that are just sitting in my closet, so it's like, do I give them away? Do I just be better and learn to suck it up and just put on makeup? So, because I know it'll make me feel good if I do. Well, my camera ran out of batteries even though it said it was full when I started filming. So I just finished putting on my makeup and getting ready because I felt like I'd said pretty much everything I had to say. Yeah, life has been weird. Life has been different from when I was a 20-year-old weeaboo college student. Now I'm a 28-year-old weeaboo working professional who's looking for a job. Vintage style is something that I'm very interested in and become more so since I've had the money to pay for, you know, reproduction clothes. It's just hard to find real vintage clothes that fit me because I'm 5'10" and a whole lot of Amazon. So I really bank on whatever I can get that fits me and my body type and is flattering. But it's just been difficult to find things that look good on me unless I do all of that styling. And it's hard to find the energy for all that styling when you constantly just feel like you'd rather be asleep. But alright, if you've watched this far, thank you for watching. Thanks for sticking around and still being subscribed to my channel. Whether or not you end up seeing this, I don't know if I'm going to be making more videos after this, I would really like to. I've had a few ideas for tutorials and stuff like that for cosplay and other related things for a long time. If there's anything you'd be interested in seeing, just let me know. If not, that's okay too. If you want to, you can follow me on Twitter because I update it almost constantly, and Instagram I'm not better about, Instagram I'm worse about. But feel free to follow me on both of those. I'll put them down below because I'm actually there. And they require very little effort compared to YouTube. But anyway, I'll see you on the other side. Bye!